What up?
What's
Hello.
goody?
Welcome. What's goody? They said muted. Yep, I'm back now, though. We're both back. We're all back. Welcome to the After Show, CyberHype podcast. We're in this thing, bro. Very excited. Anime Tournament Season 3. Semifinals.
This is it.
We're getting in this thing, bro. Very excited.
We're getting in there, real deep like.
Real deep
like.
In the moist, dark zones.
In the what?
In all the crevices.
Not the crevices. I don't want to be
The crevasses.
crevice.
The crevasses.
Nobody wants to be in nobody's crevices. That doesn't even sound right.
Hey,
Depends
man,
on how deep they go.
Hey, exactly. If you don't go deep enough, maybe you don't like it there.
Yeah, it could be shallow like a surface crack, or it could be deep like the depths of the Marianas Trench.
Okay.
That's deep.
That's called
real deep.
geography. It's ocean.
Wait.
Oceanographer.
But what's goody, man? How y'all living, man? BCE in the chat, man. If you guys are excited about the semifinals, today's gonna be fun, man. Today's gonna be fun. You guys already know. If you guys didn't know, do you guys know who won? Can y'all let us know in the chat if y'all know who won the first rounds? Let us know in the chat your predictions before we actually show you the semis. But man,
Yeah, who was here last time?
What up? Oh yeah, yes. Who was here last time? We had a poppin' ass stream last time, by the way.
Yeah, stream was popping. What's popping?
Poppin'
I
toppin'.
seen it. They said Sasuke and Naruto winning this.
Oh.
I am Okage said, not Asta and Yuno. Okay. Stride said he was
All
in this
right.
thing. Okay.
Today, guys, we got pretty dope show. Pretty hype show. We have two awesome guests here. We got Maho and Opie. They're going to be coming in real shortly. But first off, we're going to start off with our cyber bites because there's two things that we really want to touch on. Just one really quick excerpt. But guys, Fortnite and Apple, they're at it. They're at a war right now. Didn't hear. Fortnite is no longer on iOS devices.
No.
All the mobile Fortnite players. Sorry.
What am I gonna do?
But y'all broke the law. No, they unfortunately Epic Games, they broke the terms of service.
Ooh.
And it seemed intentional and premeditated.
Uh-oh.
But unfortunately, Apple had to remove them as soon as they found out what was going on, and they are no longer on iOS devices for the time being. However, Epic Games is swinging back with a lawsuit. Not really know how it's going to go.
And a marketing campaign.
Yeah. Yep. They came back and they made a parody of
The
Apple's 1984 Super Bowl campaign. It was a pretty good parody. It was clever. Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
Definitely clever.
But yeah, it was definitely premeditated because you can't just make that in a few hours. that took weeks or months of of meditation on that. So hey, do what you do to get more dollars, I guess. But sorry, mobile players, you're gonna have to get a console or something else for the time being. But,
No.
Hey.
Yikes. In other gaming news, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, the remake, the demo, the warehouse demo. If you guys played the original OG demo.
Oh my God, not the warehouse
Demo, where you can play as Tony Hawk himself
for
for 2 minutes.
Oh.
If you ordered for the pre-order.
Bruh.
Okay. If you don't have a pre-order, you can't do it. But if you did pre-order, you can have access as soon as August 14th, which is let me check tomorrow. So have fun with that. And last but not least, our favorite Spider-Man, Tom Holland, is starring in a movie with Robert Pattinson called The Devil All the Time, and it's coming to Netflix. The trailer just popped off, and everybody's going hype about it. Everybody loves Tom Holland. Definitely check it out if you're a Netflix head. Toshi, you might want to check that out.
Oh, I'm on it.
Maybe your piece will love it, or might watch it with you.
Yep, I might watch it tomorrow night.
Yo, question, is Netflix parties thing still popping off? Or did they stop that?
They still got Netflix parties, yeah.
Okay.
You can still do them.
Okay.
I mean, they just don't promote it much, I guess. They just kind of threw it out there. Like, hey, you can watch it with your friends now. Cool. See ya.
That's exactly what they did. Like, it was like right when quarantine happened, they were like, hey, guys, Netflix with your friends. all right, let's stop all marketing for this.
That was it. That was it.
That's it. That was genius.
You know, because Amazon has watch parties, everything does.
Oh, that's right, they do, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
You can actually do a watch party. You could actually do a watch party on Twitch if you have Prime Video and Prime Gaming.
Prime Gaming.
They switched it from.
So weird to say.
So question though with that is so.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. So can you actually play the video you're watching on Twitch if you're doing the watch
bro,
party?
literally if you go to the stream manager right now and you have the widget set up, you can just do watch party and you can go to whatever shows they have on there or movies or anything, click that movie, click that show, click an episode, and it'll play on stream without any copyright issues.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to.
But I don't think it's a video. I don't think it's a video. I think you'll be in the chat with the people.
What the fuck?
Blunt-tastic going
Jesus
crazy.
Christ, bro. My dude went Zod just now.
5 gifted.
My dude Blunt-tastic is wild right now, bro. Chill, bro. Appreciate you, my guy. Sorry, man. That just freaked me out. All I heard was bling in my ear. I was like, yo, who is he?
Missed the last stream. His device was acting up on him. So
oh dang.
So I know this is probably him, like, you know what?
He was like, look, I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up to myself.
For the last time.
Yeah.
Blunt is in competition with himself.
Right. So that wraps up the Cyber Bites, guys. Let's move along with our show, the anime tournament semifinals. Let's get into it. Before we do that, let's bring in our guests.
Yes. Hey, Tosh.
No strangers.
Bring in the roomie, bro. Bring in the roomie.
My roommate, the Japanese god. Maho Udo himself. I'm telling y'all right now, man, Maho is making waves, bro. He is doing things for his Japanese community.
Hey.
Starting up his Twitch situation.
Ooh.
So, he's also bilingual. So he knows multiple languages. So y'all can obviously enjoy his stream in American or in English. I was gonna say Americans can enjoy his content as well as right. Japanese people. But yeah, man, you already know one of the most creative people I know, Maho Udo.
Yes, sir.
From Japan.
And also with Maho, we got your anime extraordinaire in the building right now.
Yeah.
One of the goats in the anime game on YouTube. Opai Senpai is back with us, man. Welcome, guys. Appreciate you guys for being here.
Hey,
excited. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man.
It's a party here.
It's a party.
Oh,
man.
Yes.
All we need is the flashing lights and some music, and then we're all dancers here, so
everybody's a dancer. Yeah.
Hey, man, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, he act like he ain't got finger tuts no more.
Right.
Hey, man. Nah.
Yeah, the last time you got finger tutting is when the bangers was called finger bangers still.
Oh, bro.
Do you remember that?
I do.
Bro, the finger bangers.
So if you guys don't know what he's talking about, the Jabberwockies, they were utilizing a production team called the Finger Bangers. Now they're just called the Bangers, but they were called the Finger Bangers.
Finger Bangers.
So all the Jabberwockies music that you either watch in their shows, or some of the videos that they had that aren't like commercial music is actually done by the Bangers. So yeah, Finger Bangers in this thing. Shouts out. But yeah. But yeah, man, guys, if you guys are looking at the actual screen right now, these are your semi-finalists, guys.
Oh,
this is what we talking about right now. We got on the left side, Goku and Vegeta. Versus Ash and Gary. And then on the right side, we got Naruto and Sasuke. And Light and L. These are going to be this is really interesting, guys. Kind of prediction. I mean, we kind of predicted these low key.
Right.
But I think these are formidable matchups. What do you guys
These
feel,
are
man?
crazy. These are crazy matchups right here. These are heavy hitters right here in the anime world.
Yeah.
Especially as anime rivals.
Bruh.
So
Facts.
these are some deep rivalries. They got some deep things going.
Super deep. Super deep. So, I mean, I guess let's just start with the left side, I guess. And in the chat, guys, let us know for this first battle, who do you think is taking it? Goku and Vegeta or Ash and Gary? But I guess we'll start with Maho, man.
Okay. I mean, to me, I gotta say Goku and Vegeta.
Okay.
Because it's too legendary to me. And then, you know, like how they met and then throughout the story. And then, you know, when the Boo arc and then when the Vegeta, you know, finally admit that, you know, Kakarot, you were number one. I was like, all those, how his mentality changed and that relationship between them is like so much to compare. I mean, yeah, of course, Pokemon is a legendary story too, but me personally, I watch more the DBZ more deeply, so I think I have more personally attached to the characters. Pokemon.
Yo, so I have a question because we had talked about this before you guys got on. How different was the intro music in the American version of Pokemon versus the Japanese version of Pokemon?
Oh wow.
Yeah, actually, I never watched the English version of opening Pokemon.
Oh wow, okay, that's so interesting. I guess it makes sense though, since you're not from here.
Bro, imagine.
You're gonna have to go on YouTube after the stream and check it out.
Right?
Recommend.
I'm gonna do reaction video, I guess.
Yo,
Yeah.
I guess the other question.
Oh my God, yes.
That would be hilarious though, of you reacting to English dubs of stuff.
Have you like listened to like Dragon Ball Z theme before, like
like
a
few times. Yeah, it's more just like a wow.
Yeah.
That's how
That's hilarious.
Yo, that is awesome, bro. That's hilarious. Actually, I didn't even think of that. Yo,
we'd love to see you react to the Spanish Dragon Ball Zeta.
Oh god.
Oh, yo, I heard the Spanish dub was actually really good though.
It's really good.
Yo,
Oh,
actually,
really?
it's actually really
Okay.
good. Yeah,
It used to come on Telemundo sometimes.
It's always on the mainstream media. You'll see on the news like Dragon Ball Super is back. Next episode is on the mainstream media. It's really big.
Wow.
Latin America.
They love Dragon Ball like that. Wow.
They love Dragon Ball like that.
Oh,
I mean, you saw the reactions for Dragon Ball Super, Goku versus Jiren. That live reaction for that was crazy. I was like, y'all watch.
Yeah. A bunch of local governments throughout Latin America, they held, like politicians, local governments held events where they were streaming episode 130 for the masses to come together and watch it.
Bro,
like even the politicians are like, yo, we're big fan of that.
The video of that, if you look that up, like it just gets you hype. Like it gives you goosebumps. Like there's so many, it's the dopest thing. I was like, bro, what? That shit is tight.
And you know the beautiful thing, if you look at the crowd, you'll see guys, you see girls, you see adults, you see young kids. It's like a mix.
Yeah.
It's like it's very diverse.
It's actually really crazy.
The fandom.
That's super dope.
So speaking of Dragon Ball, Opie, how you feeling about this? Do you think it's as clear cut as Goku Vegeta, or do you think Ash and Gary have a really have a shot at memorable rivals?
I mean, first of all, Gary was eventually given the Gohan treatment. So becoming like moving away from rivalry and training into something else. So I think that kind of died down. But the reason why I'm going to choose Goku and Vegeta over Pokemon, Gary and Ash, is because the rivalry that Goku and Vegeta had has never been the same throughout the franchise. It has always evolved. That relationship between them, that rivalry has evolved. And you go back to different sagas, it's always been different. Now, on the surface, it always seems like it's the same. Two guys trying to flex to see who has the biggest cojones. But behind that, there's always something deeper, whether it be ideology, whether it be, I mean, I can go for a while into this. So
yeah, you got some time.
Yeah.
Okay, so All right, so you got Vegeta. This man literally saw he saw his daddy getting beat up by Beerus. Right. He saw Frieza beating up his daddy, and then his daddy died. Right. This man lived a life where he had to work for the person that essentially eradicated the Saiyan race. Right. Now you can argue whether he was aware or not, but he had a totally different life experience than Goku. Then when he came to planet Earth, it wasn't so much about who is stronger, but it was more about you, Saiyan, blending in with the humans, giving up your entire Saiyan heritage. No, let me prove to you that our Saiyan ideology is superior to yours. It wasn't so much, hey, I'm better than you. It was my ideology, my Saiyan race is better than your human corrupted ideology. Ultimately, Goku was able to prove that his was actually superior. Him fighting for love and for his friends versus Vegeta fighting for himself, right, and to get stronger. Goku ended up winning. And then you got Namek Saga. It was kind of similar, but then once you get into the Cell Saga, then it completely switched, where Vegeta wasn't fighting so much for himself or for the Saiyan race, but it was more about to get back his pride that Goku stole from. It was all about vengeance, this obsession that he had against Goku. This is like the obsessed ex-girlfriend, essentially, is what Vegeta was during that saga. And Goku always showed him that his ideology was superior, that you're going to hit a roadblock when you're always fighting for yourself. But when you start fighting for other people, you're going to grow. You're going to go beyond your limits. And that's what we see now in Dragon Ball Super. Saitama. Or in Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta, even though he appears to be fighting for himself, I want to get stronger. In reality, he is fighting for Bulma, for his kids. He's fighting for other people, and that is what allowed him to, at points in Super, surpass Goku.
I mean, you can even tell, like, even in the Buu saga, like, he started that journey when obviously he did the self-destruction against Buu. That was that whole moment of him saying, like, you know, I'm not just fighting for me anymore. I'm doing this for my family. And you started to see that switch there for sure.
And he accepted that Goku was just better than him, was stronger than him. He accepted that. He gave up that, I want to be stronger than him, and just switched to his family, which consequently eventually made him even stronger down the line. So, I love that rivalry. Just so complex. I can go in for hours talking about it. There's so many layers to it, and it's just hard to beat that type of rivalry. Well, maybe Naruto has also very deep layers, but yeah, compared to Pokemon, I'm sorry, Ash, Gary, Vegeta, and Goku, though. That's a beautiful rivalry right there.
Ooh. V, Tosh, how y'all feeling? Y'all feel any different about this situation? Y'all feel the same? How y'all feeling about this, man?
I don't feel any different than I did the other day. I just not voting for Dragon Ball. Next. Toshi, how do you feel?
I mean, I'm definitely probably going to go Vegeta Goku. Like Ash and, I think memorable wise, what makes Ash and Gary's rival to me more memorable for me personally is playing the rivalry in a game. You know, when I actually got to play, you know, red, blue, yellow for the first time, I had my own rivalry against Gary in the game. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think it made it personal because I was like, oh, I gotta level up so I can smack Gary. I tried to, because you know, when I first played it, Gary smacked me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, wait a minute. So after I beat the game, I'd come back second time around and I would make sure I'm leveled up before I knew the area he was at. So he would never smack me again, bro. I'd never. So I'm like, yeah, Gary, you not beat me this time, bro. So like, it was like a personal rivalry attached to the game on top of like watching the rivalry in the anime as well. Right. But like you were saying, the layers of Goku and Vegeta are just a lot deeper, right, than Ash and Gary. You know, based off the fact that there's just more stakes. This is more stakes. Pokemon didn't have the crazy stakes of like the world's gonna end. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, it's just like, oh, we're about to do a battle. I might lose, and I might not be able to be a Pokemon master, but that's but that's it. Like, there's not like you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, if you lose this battle, guess what? You're dead. You're like, whoa. So stakes were higher, you know, so definitely more personal connection. So yeah, Vegeta and Goku, definitely way more memorable.
Bluntastic, another gift, by the way. Shouts out to Bluntastic. He's gifted 19 subs, by the way.
Let's go, Blunt.
19,
awesome.
Bro. That you're
Bluntastic.
crazy,
You know what I'm doing right after the stream for you.
Light one up.
That's it. One for Blunt every time.
Yo, man. Yeah, I'm in agreement on this one for sure. Like, just having to sit on it. I think Toshi made a great point. Is I feel like I'm probably more attached to Ash and Gary because of the games. I think I'm more attached to him because of that. You know, you watch it, even though the games were based off of Red and Blue, it's still, you still have the choices of picking Gary as the name of that person, because obviously the TV show. So I was kind of like, I mean, it's kind of, we can still do this Ash and Gary thing. So I feel like because of that, but I think overall, story wise, for sure. And I think the longevity of their rivalry and I think Opie kind of explained it best, is the progression of how Vegeta's focuses have changed because of the rivalry. Is actually really interesting. So I'm going DBZ on this one. Yeah, I think I'm going DBZ on this one.
Can I just say, I think that's fire that a game created a rival for you as well. Like, I know it's the original story, but not a lot of video games give you like a side goal like that. Like, you have an ultimate goal to whatever it is, save whatever or do whatever, but they never gave you a rival, someone to be side by side with, to be like, oh shit, I got to make sure I'm on my shit all the time in this game, because if this rival pop up, Gary would pop up on you. He just pop up on the game, and all of a sudden it's like, and you're like, what the fuck? Oh, it's Gary. And then all of a sudden he's got some leveled up Pokemon. And you're like, bro, how'd you get those? I ain't even see them ones yet.
Bro, I used to hate this thing's Arcanine. It's like, fuck your Arcanine.
Bro, fuck your Arcanine, bro. Like, what? So that's such a dope quality to have in the game. I think that was dope.
Right.
One of the downfalls to the Pokemon anime, unfortunately, is that Gary always felt like an extra character. He never felt like the main character. Whereas in Dragon Ball, obviously it's Goku. It's all about Goku. But at times, it really felt like, they're focusing a lot on Vegeta. Maybe they can, if Goku dies, Vegeta could become the next main character. You had so much screen time where it was just Vegeta and you were developing him as a character. So it wasn't forced. You had the choice to choose who was the person you want to go with. Whereas in Pokemon, the anime, it was kind of more of like, you didn't have an option. It was forced. Like, no, it's all about Ash. This guy's just like an additional extra.
Right.
But that's true though, because you never had, like, I never was like, oh, Gary could be my favorite character. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gary wasn't a favorite side character. Like, it was either Misty or Brock. You know what I'm saying? That was like a dope. Obviously, it was a trio. They was traveling together. But even I like Team Rocket at when Meowth was like my favorite character for a while. Like, Meowth was hilarious to me, bro. It was hilarious. But it was just like, but I never got that from Gary. Like, Gary was cool. I was like, yo, that's a cool motherfucker right there. Like, yo, he would always show up, you know what I'm saying, popular with everybody, smacking all the gym leaders, strong. I was like, yo, this dude is cool as hell. But I never was like, yo, I want to be that. That's my favorite character. I want to be that character. It was like, nah, like, Gary's was just there along, you know, popping up randomly on the ride. It wasn't consistent. Yeah, it wasn't like a Vegeta, where you're like, yo, Vegeta's my favorite character now. Vegeta's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Vegeta's always been a favorite for people.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure.
Yeah.
He's the only reason why I still pay attention.
Speaking of fiction versus fiction versus Havoc yesterday, both of them used Dragon Ball references in their battles as concepts, just to let you guys know, which was super hard. Hey. Fiction danced to an Ultra Instinct track. Dun, 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 dun. And he had a Goku Ultra Instinct shirt on. and he went crazy. But then
the Bruck up
Havoc
had. Did he have to use it?
Havoc had he had the Black Goku one. So he was like, you are. Well, he had that whole intro of him like you're nothing, you're weak, or like whatever, and then he's like, I did, and then it faded out, and he did the whole concept of the, and he was like,
ooh, that's dope.
It was like, oh, it was crazy. Both of them used Dragon Ball references,
bro. I'm telling you right now,
and it was the craziest battle I've ever seen.
Yeah,
you guys send me that link afterwards.
Yeah, it's gonna drop in a few weeks.
I'm telling you right now, guys. For those that don't know who Havoc is, this motherfucker is one of the biggest Dragon Ball fans I have ever met. Like we were on tour. We were on tour out here in Australia, and this motherfucker is a Dragon Ball nut.
Bro,
I was like, yo, so I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. Oh, I can't wait to see the clip.
Bro, it was crazy. It was right after Fiction did his Ultra Instinct joint. Havoc was like, okay, I got a Dragon Ball round for you too. I was like, oh.
What round was that? Number
and
2?
It was just, it was 2.
Oh,
it was just dark. It was so dark because he was like, you know what I'm saying? He's go Black Goku Black. So
bro,
he was like evil, bro. I was
Havoc
like, oh, I like this.
Havoc is a goat, bro.
Sometimes I love evil characters sometimes better than the main characters just because there's so much darkness to them.
Oh, he must love Moro then.
Yeah,
new favorite character for him.
I haven't read, but I know we talk about it a few times, so I know it's
juicy.
Crazy. Yeah,
juicy,
nice.
So yeah, I mean, we're basically saucy on that one. Should we drop that poll right now as the next?
Yeah, let's open up the polls. Are you guys ready?
Are you guys ready?
Get ready to vote.
Drop that poll. Pause.
Remember, guys, we're voting live right now. Once the polls open, you'll get the chance to cast your vote.
Uh-oh.
A 1 or a 2 in the chat.
Oh shit! The polls are popping.
Ready?
Oh shit! They're moving.
Drop a 1.
They're coming in. They're coming
Drop
in.
Drop a
Remember,
1 for Goku.
A vote for a Dragon Ball is a vote for the simps. All right.
I'm done.
You gotta go, Ash and Gary.
I'm done with this dude.
Gotta go, Ash and Gary.
There's a lot of simps in here
while the polls are open, we're gonna go over to a quick segment called The Hype Seat. If you were here last time, it was the first time we actually introduced it to the show.
Yep.
It's quick rapid fire question round where we ask the questions and our guests have to answer them as fast as possible. The first thing that comes to your mind.
Hype seat. Yeah, that's
Maho,
me.
you're first up in the hype seat.
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
All right.
Question 1. At night, when you turn off all the lights, do you run or walk to your room?
Walk to my room.
He's not.
Are you a psychopath?
Sort of.
Sort of. Yes. Oh shit.
What Teletubby are you?
Purple one.
Not Tinky Winky.
Diarrhea or constipation?
Mostly diarrhea.
All right. K-pop or J-pop?
J-pop.
Hey.
Korean, please.
What would brown smell like?
Oh, the first thing, poop. That's tricky.
Same here. 3 words that describe your love life.
Forever young.
Period.
Period.
Yo,
I'm done. I'm done.
I was like, okay. I was like, he didn't even need 3 words. He said 2, motherfucker. Forever young.
All right. Shh.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat spaghetti without the sauce or ramen with no broth?
Damn, it's both noodles. Ramen with a broth. Still ramen. Yeah.
Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Favorite side of the bed to sleep on?
My right.
That's right. Yeah. All right, that's it for the hype seat. Yo, all right. Let's go back to the polls.
BCE for Maho.
Yes,
Yeah,
BCE
get some
for
hype in the
Maho.
chat for Maho.
BCE for Maho in the hype seat.
Yo,
That's
great.
hilarious.
Yo,
Make sure
that
y'all.
shit is great.
Oh,
Oh my god, that shit is great.
Yo, how are the polls looking right now, though?
polls looking crazy right now. It's definitely really one-sided.
It's smacked right now.
Yeah.
24-6. 80%. 25-6.
I mean, would you expect anything different?
I mean, look, man.
I mean, we can hope, right? We can hope.
I feel
can
like
hope.
Pokemon community. Which one's larger, Pokemon or Dragon Ball community? Maho, you know this. Who has a bigger fan base, Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon?
Bro. That one's close.
Damn,
That's a crazy one.
That's crazy. That's crazy because DBZ covers like a more adult, even like an older generation. But the Pokemon still brings in so many like kids, like a new younger generation.
Yeah,
I would say Pokemon might be slightly more.
I think it might be too. I think too. Like even if you look at like just the main character, I think Pikachu's more popular than Goku is.
I think Pikachu is the most popular character, like anime and the character in the entire world.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows what the fuck a Pikachu is.
Wait, but we also have to think like generationally. Ash and Gary weren't always the two rivals of the series, right?
True, they switched.
So they were just like the original.
They had some guy named fucking Paul.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, it's
who
Ash
the
and
fuck
Paul.
is Paul?
Yo, who the fuck is Paul?
Ash
like,
and Paul. I was like, Paul.
Everybody talks about Paul, but they
you gotta look
Paul's
up Paul. I was like, all right, Paul.
I was like, I don't know anybody past Gary, so sorry.
You know what that reminds me? It reminds me of Hoodwinked. When he was
which part?
When the rabbit was talking about Keith. He was
Keith?
like, he's like, hey Keith. He's like, man, change your name. That shit was hilarious. That shit was great. I was like, man. But
I wonder what Paul's name was in Japanese. Because, all these characters' names were completely different.
Right.
In Japan.
Right.
Yeah.
So Maho don't even know these characters as Ash and Gary. He knows them as Satoshi, and I don't even know the other one.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
See?
Yeah.
Maho don't even know it in Japanese.
Maho don't speak Japanese. Maho, you don't speak Japanese.
But crazy thing is that most of my life is gonna be half and half in Japan States.
True.
Oh, interesting.
He's about to hit his 15?
Yeah, I just hit the 15 years of living in the States.
Wow.
Do you miss Japan?
Yeah, yes, of course. Some, and then some I don't miss. Yeah.
Right. Man,
I mean that's with any home. Yeah, it's any home.
Yeah, I feel like that's always with home.
Yeah.
Like when you leave home, there's things you're like, oh, there's other stuff out here. Like, ooh, I like this. Yeah. And then, but there's always the things that you miss about home. You're like, oh, dang, I do miss that, or different things like that for sure.
Yeah.
When I went to Japan, though, I'm like, please, can I just stay here forever? His race is too dope.
Yeah. I love Japan, though.
I mean, I was trying to go this year, with Toast, and then, stuff happens. I don't know really what happened, but something happened.
It got out.
It got out, guys. It got out. What?
If you guys end up going, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
If you guys ever end up going, I'm sure Maho and I can let you know about some cool spots.
Oh, bro, I need to go. Toshi, how many times have you been there, Tosh?
Oh, you've been to Japan too?
What? I was going for like at least once a year.
Oh, wow.
For like probably like 6 years, 7 years. Like once, but the longest I've been there was the beginning of this year. I was there for a whole month.
Tosh, or Maho, actually. Have you ever gone to one of like the sleep pod like hotels where you like sleep in a pod?
Yeah,
Maho has. Yo,
how does that? Is it claustrophobic for you, or do you not mind?
No, it's actually pretty comfortable, and it depends on where you're going. But like some newer one is pretty spacious. You can actually just sit up straight, and then there's like a few more space.
Okay.
And then actually, I liked it. It's like a really clean, and then TV screen you can just put up in front of you, and just put the plug in the headphone, and then the whole. Yeah, everything is clean. It's fun. I got hype. It looks like a spaceship. It's just like a really dim lights, and it just.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a few. They look really cool, but I'm just concerned because
some of them
the
might
tight
be-
spaces, I might freak out.
Yeah.
Are you
I think-
claustrophobic? Do you get claustrophobic?
I just don't like being able to move at night, like when I'm sleeping.
No, I think
Got
it's pretty. Yeah. I think the two of us, me and Toshi,
That's
banks
more
would be-
that's
would
more
be cluster.
claustrophobic.
Yeah, you have to be like this. So
A tour bus
Ooh.
bunk
Damn.
is crazy.
Yeah.
so coming to
Yeah.
the hotel, it's cool. It's
It's
fun.
like,
I want to check that out.
yeah, I've always seen them and been like, oh, that's cool to go in, but I just get massages.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's you
okay.
get. Got it.
Okay.
Shiatsus. Shiatsus.
Is that what you say when you go? Shiatsu.
Shiatsu.
That's the noise your man makes. Got it,
Oh god.
bro. I see what's going on. But I mean, before we wrap this poll up, V, do you want to go to a break real quick?
Let's get it. We are going to go to a quick break, guys. So if you are a sub, you won't see it. You're just going to hang out here with us. But if you aren't sub currently, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
We out. And we'll
And
be
I'll be
back.
back in 30 seconds.
We back in 30 seconds. But chat, man,
Figure-
do you guys think this was an easy vote? Goku and Vegeta versus Ash and Gary. I think it was that simple because like it shit looks like a 25-7 right now, and y'all smacking. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Blood, thanks for all the gifted subs.
yes, bro,
Appreciate it.
you're super saucy, man.
Also, the new followers. Appreciate it. Thank you
Yes.
for being here.
Preach. Oh my god. So just random info. I just learned that Thanos kept Hulk as a pet and fed him other heroes.
Yeah. That's a little disturbing.
That's super disturbing, bro. Not hashtag who is Paul, hashtag free Paul, justice for Paul. I'm done with you guys. Who is Paul, bro? They're like,
Yeah, who
Adonis,
is
look
Paul?
up Paul. I'm done, bro. They're like, yo, Adonis, look up Paul. I was like, I'm not looking up Paul, bro. That just sounds strange. Look up Paul. Paul the GOAT. I'm not looking up Paul right now, bro. I got better things to do in my life than look up a dude named Paul. Well, my luck is just gonna be Jake Paul is gonna pop on my screen. Like, god damn it. I don't want to look at Jake Paul right now.
Oh man.
So where are these polls at? Let's go ahead and close these out.
Ooh,
Who's
we
going to
closed
win
the
this
polls.
battle?
We closed
We
the
already know
polls.
who's going to win the battle.
Polls are closing in 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. 78.1%. Goku and Vegeta takes it on the stream. Just know though, if you're
Official.
like, hey man, Ash and Gary got done out of line. You got 2 other options to vote throughout the day
Thanks.
over on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes.
Each of those votes are 1 point. So at best at the moment, all you can do is tie Ash and Gary. And we can do a tiebreaker next stream to see who actually wins. But I mean, this is pretty decisive. I think this is probably going to go one way on all the votes. But
Yeah.
this is probably going to be one-sided as fuck, to be honest.
But hey, if you're not happy with it, you still have a chance for redemption. So go vote
For sure.
on the other platforms after the stream.
For sure. I said Ash and Gary low-key got robbed. Bail. So yeah, man. This next one though, I think this next one is gonna be pretty fire. We got Sasuke and Naruto in Light and L.
This might be tough.
This one might be a little bit more difficult. Now, I do know that a lot of my followers, a lot of the people that are here that have been following us here over on the CyberHype also are like big Naruto fans. So this could be a landslide. But hopefully we can save the objectivity for the actual discussion. But we'll start with Opie. How you feeling about this, bro?
So from what I know about Naruto, because just to be transparent, I don't know as much about Naruto as I do some of the other series.
Okay.
But depending on how we're judging this rivalry, I will say, when you're talking about layers, yes, probably Naruto is gonna take the win. But when it comes to, for me, entertainment factor, the rivalry between L and Light Yagami, it wasn't about who's stronger. It was always a battle of tactics. It was always about predicting your opponent's next moves. And it was never clear as to who was the better battle tactician, who was smarter. They were both essentially equals. And one person had the advantage one episode, maybe the other episode. And that, to me, the fact that they're not relying on powers, they're relying on just their brain, that made things so interesting, and that created a level of suspense where, like Yagami, even though he was the main character, at the end of the day, you suspected that by the end of the series, he was probably gonna die. Whereas with Naruto, well, it's kind of like Dragon Ball. You know, it's Goku's show, it's Naruto's show. Right. But with this one, there was that one little hope that, hey, maybe L is gonna end up beating Light Yagami, right? We had no idea that L was gonna take eventually was gonna and then, oh damn, shots fired. Yeah, he took the L. Maybe that's why he's called L. Yo, maybe that was them foreshadowing. Damn. That's funny. But yeah, so because of that, to me, that is just a more interesting rivalry, in my opinion. It's just way more interesting.
Okay. Now I'm okay. Said he took an Eru. So I'm done. Maho, how you feeling about this, bro?
Okay, I pretty much agree with Oppai Senpai because, yeah, like other anime, the rivalry is usually like motivated to go to be stronger than, you know, the rival. But I mean, the Naruto and the Sasuke relationship is a little different than Goku, Vegeta, or, you know, Bakugo and deku and those type of rivalry, because the Sasuke is not really trying to be stronger than Naruto, or, you know, they just have like own purpose of, you know, their life. And then of course the series is longer, so it grow up from kids to the, you know, to become father and happy in a family. So they have so much layers. So I think people are gonna vote for Naruto, but me personally, I'm gonna vote for the L and then the Light Yagami, because their relationship is so the unique that none of the other anime has, because like the Oppai Senpai said, they are like almost equal. And then thing is, because they never met the other person who has much like a same level of the IQ and then how smart they are. So I think they finally met that they can actually fully understand the same level. Because before that, the Light was always boring because he think everybody's stupid because nobody's on his level.
Right.
And then so he finally could be, because they could be like a best friend, like soulmate. But only thing that made their opponent was their purpose, and then that what believed their justice is just crossing the line and it goes to ended up the different places. But it's just such a unique rivalry. It's not trying to go past compete again, and it's just like they're like the same exact person but just different purpose. So I think that made it really the unique and memorable anime that it stands out to me. Yeah.
I mean, that actually makes a lot of sense, actually. Now, V, I know you're pretty versed in Naruto. How do you feel about this matchup?
I wouldn't say versed. But I think that in terms of memorability, Naruto just takes the cake. Naruto and Sasuke that was such a large segment of time for so many people's lives to be involved in, to have those memories of watching every episode from beginning to even still today, like probably still watching a lot of clips. A lot of people do. So I feel like the fan base alone for that being memorable versus the fan base which is still massive for Death Note. I think that Naruto Sasuke just takes it.
Here's my question. I have a question for you. So if you're talking about the series being memorable or the actual rivalry being memorable, at what point was their rivalry shown at a level of of memorabilia? Like what part of the rivalry stands out to you as being memorable?
I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was the fights.
Yeah, that basic. Well, the
Fight
fights,
on the
yeah,
rooftop,
and the constant chasing of Naruto for Sasuke. I think.
Yeah, that was I think that was the most memorable part about it.
So, do you think the rivalry was one-sided? Do you think it was more of a Naruto chasing Sasuke, or an actual rivalry of them trying to better one another? I'm just asking. I don't
know. Well, Sasuke's pretty selfish, right?
Yeah.
So it was definitely just Naruto. He made the rivalry himself. Sasuke was in his own world the whole time. It seemed like.
Yeah, that's how
he was like, dude, go away.
Naruto's like, no, you're gonna be my friend. I don't want to be your friend.
Believe
me alone. But yeah, it definitely was more heavy on Naruto's side for sure.
Because Death Note it's all about it. What the story was, Light versus L, and then so that's the story.
Yeah,
to me,
that's true.
I mean,
solid point.
Tosh, I mean, how do you feel about that? Like, do you think that those, because like, I mean, if you're going off just like, let's just hypothetically the fights, right? Like, how many fights did they have? They had what, 3 fights? 4 fights?
I think so. Yeah, through Rooftop was one.
Final Valley was the second one. The third one was...
they met up again in Shippuden?
Like 100 episodes in or something like that. I forgot what
it
was. But it was like...
yeah, it was
We didn't even see Sasuke for like 100 episodes. So...
Yeah, he showed up and then disappeared. And you're like, bro.
I'm just trying to figure out, like... We saw him the first episode of Shippuden, and then like 100 episodes later, like, where the fuck is Sasuke at? Like, where is this
3
character?
fights, actually?
Was it 3 fights? 3 actual fights. Okay. Yeah, because he popped up to save Sakura from Sasuke that one time after he beat Danzo, I think.
So
I mean, I don't think they actually fought then.
That's what like we said, it was just real heavy Naruto side. Like he was just like, we need to save Sasuke. We need to do this. I need to be, like it was just like, nope, Sasuke doesn't want to do nothing with you, bro. So it definitely was one-sided. But when those instances did happen, Sasuke did have realizations, every time of like, oh shit, he's actually kind of coming up. Let me get back on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So it was a rivalry for sure. It just, like you said, the depths of it was definitely one-sided compared to like a Light and L, who was like, it was head to head the whole time.
So now it comes into, I think, where's the weight? Is the weight on the longevity of a not so in your face rivalry? Because obviously, to your point, to kind of everybody's points, the focus of Sasuke was never Naruto. It was Itachi. And then it was the Hidden Leaf, because he felt that Itachi got okey-doked by the Hidden Leaf. And then he was like, I'm taking the Hidden Leaf out. You part of that team, you're getting taken out. And then it became, okay, I talked to all the previous Kage. I guess I should become the Hokage. Now Naruto and Sasuke are now fighting for the same thing. So, or you go to the Ellen Light scenario where they're literally the whole time, even though it was way shorter of a period, but the whole time they're doing the same thing.
For sure.
So it's like,
once people started dying, he was like, I need to figure this out. And then from there, it was a wrap. It's just straight head-to-head action. So, yeah, memorable wise, like I like the last time I was like, even though I watched Naruto for sure more than Death Note, memorable wise, that made more of an imprint is like I only had to watch Death Note once to make it be like, see what I'm saying? Like it had that strong of an impact on me to where it's like, shit, like I don't even really need to watch this again because it was just that epic.
Right.
Like it was so fire that I already put a stamp on it. Like this is goated. Boom. Like that's how memorable it was. So
right.
I do want to propose an idea when it comes to L. and Light Yagami. It's a tragic rivalry. And let me explain what I mean by that. These are two people, these are two men that for their entire lives, they always felt like there was something missing. They always felt like nobody around them could ever connect with them. Like Yagami, look at this, dumber people than me.
Right.
L, the only friend that he truly had was Watari. So these two people, I don't know who it was that said it. One of them said, we could have become friends.
Right.
They were literally searching for each other. This is their soulmate. They were searching for each other their entire lives. And then when they finally found each other, it ended up being that they found themselves in circumstances where they have no choice but to hate each other and to fight to the death. So you literally found the person you've been searching for your entire life. And then that person needs to die.
Damn.
Right. Yeah. And that's the tragic ending. And once their soulmate died, that was the fall of the other half. That was the beginning of the end for the other half. So it was a tragic rivalry that was meant to be. It was fated, but it was always fated, wrapped around tragedy. So
yeah, I mean, shit.
Yikes.
I'm gonna be honest. Going into this, I really didn't know who to choose. I'm not gonna lie. I really didn't know, because I feel like the impacts on both. Because I saw both of these animes back to back, literally a year and a half ago. Right. So both of them are new to me. I've seen Naruto all the way through once. I've seen Death Note all the way through once. And, you know, surface level, I was like, oh yeah, Naruto, Sasuke, you know, just because you saw them a lot together in Naruto. Right. And you saw them, you know, the little stuff, but it was always seemed like Naruto wanted Sasuke to be there. And Sasuke was kind of like, bro, like I'm on my own shit. Like I'm trying to do my own thing. But then Shippuden, you just didn't see them. You didn't see them together at all. And I was like, what? Okay. But this shit, when I saw, to Toshi's point, when I saw Death Note, and I said this before, I never need to watch Death Note ever again. But it's still in my top 5. Like, that part to me is actually kind of crazy. But, like, that rivalry, though, is so in your face. It's so apparent. It's so, like, top of mind. Like, oh, shit, they are here. But then the shit that Opie just brought up, I'm like, damn, like I didn't even think about how deep that actually is. Until you said like, yo, like they're like, oh, we could be friends. I'm like, fuck, he did say that shit. And I was like, fuck, like, and I think that's probably why when that moment came, you were just like, what? Like it was just such an impactful moment that just, to me, and I said this before, like the only like stain on that series is that moment to me. Is once that happened, like I feel like there was a lull for a couple episodes of like, well then now what? Like what now? Like that was so iconic. Like, so fuck, bro. I really don't know.
Because it shows you that the whole concept of good and evil, right and wrong, it's not just black and white. It's more complicated. Because you may ask, how can you be friends with somebody who's literally been murdering people? Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that, right? So that's why I love that series. And that rivalry.
Shit is.
Oh,
damn.
I will say, I don't know if you guys will agree, but if I had to choose between which character ultimately had the edge, I had to give it to L, because L was always handicapped, whereas like Light had a cheat code, freaking Death Note. Imagine if L had that. I think he would be significantly more dangerous and more if he had that power.
But would L use it?
Right.
Right, that's another
thing.
Wow.
He might have it, but would he use it?
Yeah, he would have.
Oof.
Yeah.
Human boundaries.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. I don't know. That one's so tough, bro. That one's so tough.
It is pretty hard, but enough of us, guys. Let's open up the polls. What do you guys think right now? Who's gonna take this? Naruto and Sasuke or Light and L? This is the tough one for a lot of people right now.
Yeah, for sure. Me included.
Death Note.
All right, guys. The polls are opening now. Polls are open.
Who y'all voting?
Your votes.
Vote.
This is gonna be crazy, bro. This one's gonna be crazy. Yeah,
Oh, they
fucking,
popping
yeah,
in there.
it's
I think I know which one's gonna win.
Oh, the battle. The battle is real right now.
Begun.
There it
The
is.
battle is real right now.
Oh, wait.
Shit. Oh shit.
Ooh, yeah, this is a good one. All right. This is a tough one, man. It's tough.
This one is tough. This one is really tough because I feel like there's qualities on both ends of those that I feel like people can be attached to. Like,
yeah,
they're both really, really. They both have some really crazy moments as well. So, yeah, I don't know. That one's wild. That one's wild.
It's really close.
That one's wild. But while we're doing that, what's going on?
It's time for the second round
of
the hype seat. This time with Sir Opie Senpai in the hype seat.
I'm ready.
We're going to ask you 10 rapid fire questions. And you have to answer them as fast as possible.
All righty.
Are you ready?
Sí, señor. Vámonos.
Would you rather have... Would you rather have 3 legs or 3 butt cheeks?
Butt cheeks, because then more fun.
For
the ladies, ladies like to grab.
What would you want to be famous for?
For leaving a legacy.
Urinal or stall?
Stall.
What's 99 plus -1?
99. Wait. Oh no.
Nope. Nope. Name something mildly infuriating.
Social justice warriors on Twitter.
That's a good one.
Would you say you are a dog person or do you like demon hell spawns?
Dogs, just because they make my day.
Yeah. Favorite sport?
Football. Wait, American football. To not confuse the other football, right?
I like the clarification. Can you play the clarinet?
No. What?
No, I
can't. No, I can't.
Are you secretly Squidward? Are you hiding something? All right, and last question. What is the most absurd superpower?
The ability to see naked people. So I get X-ray vision.
X-ray vision?
Wait. So you have X-ray vision, and it only works with people that are specifically wearing clothes.
Yes. In my world, yes. That's when
you just see through clothes. You just see.
That's actually hilarious, bro. Don't you have an X-ray vision? Yeah, it doesn't really work the way that I would like it to.
Go put some clothes on. I'll show you.
maybe that is the way I want it to work.
Yo, that's comedy, bro.
That should be a show about faulty, like defective powers.
That's actually great. Actually,
yo, give it up for Opie in the chat, guys.
BCE in the chat for Opie for that. Man, that's hilarious. Actually. Yo, I want that power now. That sounds great.
These polls are really, really close.
This one is nice.
Well, we're gonna have to look at these when we get back from a word from our sponsor. Oh my god.
Pork chop junkie.
We're gonna take a little 30-second. We'll be back in a second, and then we're gonna be closing the poll. So if you guys haven't voted, y'all might want to do that.
Better do it.
We had a couple of people come in. Let me just make sure I bring this up so I can give y'all them shots out.
Let me vote.
We got a Greatness 2K20. Appreciate you.
You mean the press one? Too late.
No.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
I sabotaged myself.
Yo, Maho Udo with the subscription or the follow. Hey, bro. Just so you guys know, Maho just followed us on stream.
Vote.
That is
Oh, that's right. We got Maho Udo in the building. We got Greatness 2K20 in the building with the follow. Appreciate you. D Davis 7 with the follow. Appreciate you. We got Naruto Ace. Maybe you went to put Naruto Ace or Naruto Ace, whatever. But appreciate you. We got Brian Brawler. Welcome.
Yeah.
And obviously Brontastic with the bits in the building. And another sub. Jesus, bro. My man's is on. Apply Pressure 26 with the follow. Appreciate you, bro. But man, this is close, guys. This is close. Matter of fact, let me hold on. I gotta do mines. I'm tripping.
The stroke game on fleek.
Stroke game.
Oh my god.
But yeah, guys, we're going to be closing the polls within the next 30 seconds. So make sure you guys get your votes in because we got 30 seconds left. All right. So do that. I should put like a what's it called on? Like a music.
It's nice.
Yeah, we need something that's hype.
Like a countdown hype music with a bass drop. Bro.
It has to keep building, man. I ran out of
guys. Vote, man. You gotta
ran
vote.
out of Dennis. You ran out of Dennis.
There's 54 viewers right now and 36 votes. Get your votes in.
It's just one number in the chat, guys. That's all you gotta do.
All I gotta do is enter a number. Enter
just a number.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know. We getting there.
Bro, if Naruto lose, we blaming V. I'll take that L. I'll take that one. That's my fault.
He said, ha ha. Ha ha.
Yeah. If they lose, that'd be hilarious.
Bruh.
I'll feel so bad.
It'd be like one vote. Vote
to rule them all.
Remember, this is the most detrimental vote, guys. This is 2 points.
2 points. But we're gonna be closing this thing. 10.
Here we go.
9, 8,
Ooh.
7,
Can I vote
6,
again? I can't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nut
Out
bust.
this thing. It's done. Over. We got Naruto and Sasuke edging out Light and L. 21-17. Super crazy. Super fire. Close battle. Well fought. But if you guys feel some kind of way with Light and L, man, there's 2 other chances that you can vote to tie it up. Again,
2.
Over on the CyberHype Instagram and CyberHype Twitter, you guys can vote to at least tie it up to maybe have a death battle vote next stream.
It's not over.
Uh-oh.
Redemption.
This was only
Must
the
be had.
live.
Bruh.
This is not over.
I'm actually excited to see where this goes, guys, because it was close here. So
Yeah, it is.
So this could be a redemption round.
this could be a redemption
Next
round.
stream.
It could
So
be
if
a
you weren't
redemption round.
happy, if you seriously voted Light and L, not accidentally, and you want them to win, go vote on Instagram and Twitter.
Right.
Let me just get this. I'm actually getting the polls ready for Insta right now, just so you guys are aware. So you guys will be able to snip as soon as y'all ready to go. Let's put this in. Bow.
Bow.
Yo, bow sound really good right now, actually. Oof.
So
So-
did you?
If this ends up being Naruto Sasuke versus Vegeta and dumb guy, who do you think will take this? That's gonna be that's an insane vote. That's hard.
I don't know. I don't know, because I feel like honestly, out of all of the rivalries, I think Ellen Light is probably the most straightforward rivalry out of all of them. And I think honestly, Goku and Vegeta is the next closest. But I can understand why people would go Naruto Sasuke at the same time as well. So it's really tough because I feel like, I don't know, like let's ask Opie. Opie, you're obviously, you love Dragon Ball. Do you think that the Vegeta Goku could take the Naruto Sasuke?
Probably not. Just keep, being here as subjective as I can. As big of a Dragon Ball fan as I am, I think Naruto and Sasuke might have the edge, just because they have so much history together,
right?
Since they were young. So yeah.
Okay. How you feeling, Maho? What do you feel like
between those two? I don't know. I feel like the Goku and Vegeta might win over Naruto and Sasuke. But it totally depends on, because both sides has so much fan base, and it both make sense.
Right.
But me personally, Death Note is my favorite to win, but it comes second. Yeah. But me personally, could be DBZ rivalry.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah. V, what you thinking? You already know what he's thinking. He's like, look, I'm not voting Dragon Ball. No way.
I can't do it. It's not fair. Just give something else some space to breathe.
Give someone some space. God damn it. I mean,
Tosh, what you feeling?
yeah. Memorable rivals.
Yeah.
I gotta go with my guys. They more memorable for me personally would be that was me turning Super Saiyan without any effects.
Without turning into Jalen.
Shit.
He was the first original.
He was the first.
He was the legendary Super Saiyan.
Legendary Super Saiyan for sure. Yes, Jalen was a legendary Super Saiyan. So
bro, that was 2012, by the way. 2011, 2012.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, because we were in the Gabba show when that came out. You don't remember that, do you?
2012.
It was either late 2011 or early 2012. Because I remember after we saw it, we showed KB. Remember, we were like, "Yo, do you see this video?" And KB was like, "Yo, yeah, bro."
Was it? I thought it was older than that. Was it 20? Oh wow,
bro. Somebody look that up. Jalen Super Saiyan.
Okay.
I want to say that was around 2011.
I thought I saw it. I thought I saw it before that, but maybe that's what the time it came out. Honestly, I can't remember. I just remember it was epic as fuck when it dropped, because I was like, "Wow, this dude is really."
He was really trying.
It was either he was really trying or he was seriously committed, like just as an actor.
Bro, either way,
he had some good acting.
Either way, everybody had done that before. He was just the first motherfucker on camera to do it and put it on the internet.
Me and my little cousins used to do that shit all the time to try to power up on each other. Like, get your little ass out of here.
Yeah.
Like, all right, bro. You know what's funny is I watch. How I watch I watch TV series like that. Like anytime I'm watching like any type of superpowered television series, like just recently, like the what's the shit called we just watched, Umbrella Academy, and it's just like when they have to do powers, I'm laughing internally because a lot of it is just on set. Quietly,
oh my god, yes.
Around directors and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like act like you're tossing
CG
it's like
stuff.
Act like you're tossing that car, and they're just like, And you're like, bro, that's hilarious when you think about people doing it with no sound, bro.
I actually never thought of like what it would look like on set.
Just Google behind the scenes CG scenes.
Bro, just mute an episode.
It's great.
Bro. Just mute an episode and watch it. You'll be like, what the fuck are these people doing? If you would see it in real life, you would think somebody was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's like what's cool is it's just like how kids play.
Yeah,
like Super Saiyan, but it's just with the production. So there's a bunch of like big kids.
It's a bunch of adults in a room doing it.
They can make it look cool.
I just thought of something for Goku and Vegeta about the rivalry.
Yeah.
So Naruto and Sasuke, what's driving them? It's friendship, right? What is the driving force between that relationship? Or that connection?
I mean, they were kind of put in a situation together. You know what I'm saying? Because they were, obviously that was the team that they got put together in. But obviously Naruto wanted to be respected by everybody. He wanted to have friends. He wanted to have family. He wanted to be the Hokage. So I feel like almost at the beginning, like Sasuke was just annoyed by this kid that wanted all the attention and shit, but Sasuke was the one with the sauce. He's like, look, I got all the skill, bro. Like you whack, shut up, like chill. So it felt like early on it was that, and like Naruto was showing little hints of greatness here and there or whatever, but it didn't really seem like, I don't know. I felt like that's why the rivalry thing is a little convoluted to me, where it's like it didn't seem like a rivalry early on. It seemed like there was moments of him saying, "Oh, he's getting pretty good. Let me just make sure this gap is still there, though." It was almost like, I see you trying to level up, but let me just make sure that you don't level up to me. Versus it being like, go ahead.
Because I was just thinking the rivalry between Goku and Vegeta kind of reminds me a little bit of Le Twins, in the sense that when they battle, they're not battling against other people; they're battling against each other, essentially, and in their head. Now, when it comes to Goku and Vegeta, what is the deeper bond that they have that no other character has? They are literally the last of their kind.
Right.
And yeah, when it comes to, and I'm not just talking about Saiyans, because I know they have kids, but when it comes to the original, like Gohan and the other kids, they don't have that same, in Dragon Ball Super, I forgot which episode it was, but they mentioned that, well, we're different than these other Saiyans because we are like the original, our blood.
Right.
There's literally only 2 of them in Universe 7.
Right.
And the fact that they are the only
Maybe
ones
3.
alive, maybe 3, right? Because yeah. But so that bond that could be like a deeper bond that they may have, being that they're the last of a kind, a last of a race, to have that type of mentality, where even Goku said it. He said, yeah, isn't it a little bit weird when Gohan suggested a terminal power that we should all team up against people? If it's 2 of them, we're gonna fight three of us against 2. And Goku was like, no, that seems kind of like cheating. That, like, I don't like that, because even though he knows his universe is at risk, at the end of the day, he's not Gohan, he's not Trunks, he is still the original, like, full-blooded Saiyan.
Right.
And that connection that Goku and Vegeta has, I think, is like, you can't quantify that with just from friendship.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Again, it kind of just goes back to what I said before. I feel like they weren't rivals until he accepted him as his rival at the end of Shippuden. Like, I understand that you guys have fights, but the idea of a rivalry is fighting for the same thing. And they were never fighting for the same thing until he said, I want to be Hokage. So, like, I feel like I don't know. I feel like while there's hints of that within the series, I feel like Dragon Ball, when it came to Vegeta and Goku, it was more focused on, I want to be stronger than you. And then after Vegeta left, he was like, yo, look, it's like that first fight, I know people say that Goku won. I think Vegeta won that first fight. But that's just that we could talk about it another time. But that first fight, he was like, look, Krillin, don't kill him. Goku couldn't even move. My man's was done. Krillin had a fucking sword to his throat. Like, he's like, look, let him live because I want to fight my mans again. right? So he was like, I want to fight him again. So he ended up leaving. So I feel like with that, like I feel like there's something there with that I feel like, you know, he already wanted to be better than him. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously Vegeta felt some kind of way. He's like, how the fuck did I lose at this? So Vegeta thought he took the L because my man had a retreat. He was like, I took the L. Like, what the fuck? So they both felt they lost. You know what I'm like? That's like, I'm like, all right, what? Like, I don't know. I feel like as far as a rivalry goes, it's more consistent as far as them trying to one up each other all the time. And then when it came to a form, right, they're both trying to figure out how to ascend. Look, Vegeta knows, like, fuck, like there's gotta be a level beyond Super Saiyan. I gotta try to figure this out too. Gohan figured it out, but you know what I'm saying? But after that, they found out in the Buu saga, they both have figured it out. You know what I'm saying? And then Vegeta finds out this nigga has Super Saiyan 3 in your back pocket this whole time? Are you fucking serious? He's like, bro, come on, my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he admitted, like, fuck it. Like, man, yeah, you the best dude. But then Super comes along, and that's like, you know, so I feel like there's this whole idea of, even in Super, like, look, you got Ultra Instinct, I'm gonna find my own shit. You got that, cool, I'm gonna do this. Like, so I feel like there's something else there with them that's more consistent than Naruto and Sasuke as far as a rivalry goes, because they were never focused on the same thing until the end of Shippuden. So that's my argument. But
you know what's funny, that there's a lot of jealousy within Vegeta and Goku, especially when it comes to Vegeta. When Goku was cheating on Vegeta and Goku's rivalry and was like, no, I'm gonna focus more on Hit and on Jiren.
right,
Vegeta was always the jealous girlfriend.
he was salty about it.
Right.
He was salty about it. I'm your rival, man, not Jiren, not Hit. Like,
Right.
what are you doing? It was so. That's how you know that.
Funny part too is every time Goku almost caught an L, he was like, I'm the motherfucker that's got to kill this dude. He was like, I'm not like 19 was about to max Goku out because of his heart virus. He's like, nah. I gotta kill this dude. Y'all can't do this. I gotta kill this dude. Like, what? Like, are you serious? Like that type of rivalry that's sickening, low key. Like, bro, you got a problem, my guy. Like, you trying to keep? He's like, I gotta keep this man alive because I gotta get stronger. So, how many times has Vegeta said that? I have to keep him alive because I get stronger because of him.
Oh man,
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. I don't know, but hopefully, Sherm, when he get back, he can have some solid. Cause I already know Sherm Hokage is gonna be back during the finals. We already know, and he's gonna have his points to kind of solidify that. But I don't know right now, man. I feel like as far as rivalry goes, like, I don't think it's as clear cut as I thought it was with Naruto Sasuke. Because I thought it, honestly, early on, I thought it was going to be more clear cut with Naruto Sasuke versus Vegeta and Goku, to be honest with you. But, I don't know. Chat, what y'all feeling? What y'all feeling about this? Let us know. Let us know.
Let us know. It's almost wintertime. Not.
Mafimo said Adon's tripping heavy. No, I'm not. And guys, I've said this multiple times. People are like, oh, what's your favorite? Guys, Dragon Ball is not the best written anime. It's not the best animated anime. Mm-hmm. Like, it doesn't have the best direct story. The main character is not that fucking interesting. Like, I'm very objective when it comes to Dragon Ball. Extremely. Having said, if my top 5 was based on actual quality of anime, Dragon Ball wouldn't even be in my top 5. Like, I've already told you guys this multiple times. That's nothing to do with me being, oh, he's biased. I'm just being objective about what I'm looking at. So I just want you guys to understand, like, because I can be very critical about things that I actually like. Just so you guys are aware. It's okay to be critical about things you actually care about. Oh, I like this, but let's be honest about this real quick. So that's all I'm saying. But somebody said Adonis is always on the opposing side of Naruto. Sure. Sure. Okay. So any of you guys have anything else you guys want to throw in before we wrap this thing?
If Dragon Ball wins, I'm probably gonna move to the UK.
All right.
Specifically, okay.
Specifically,
Very
yeah.
specific.
Specifically. I don't think they're taking anybody from the United States at the moment.
I was about to say, you might
I don't
not be able
think
to fly.
I
Anybody
don't
from the
think
United States at
anyone's
the moment.
taking anyone.
You're not flying. You're not going no time soon.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You're stuck here.
That's gonna be everybody's excuse. Yeah, I was gonna move to this country, but COVID, I couldn't move anymore. Shut up, bro.
You think people would really use that?
The excuse. I mean,
Yeah.
people use excuses to move all the time. This would just be another one.
Yeah.
It's another one on the list.
Heck.
But yeah, before we wrap this thing, man, BCE in the chat for Maho, BCE in the chat for Opai Senpai for stopping by, chatting with us about these awesome animes. Show that love, show that energy, appreciate it. Before we wrapped up though, Maho, 2 minutes, man. What's going on in your world? Anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to put out there? Where can they find you?
Twitter, Instagram, Maho_Udo, and then like Toshi mentioned in the beginning, I just started Twitch, same Maho_Udo, and yeah, I mean mostly right now that I only have Japanese followers. I mostly mainly speaking in Japanese, but you know obviously I speak English. So if you hit the chat with English, I can speak English. So.
Wait, you're speaking English right now?
Yeah, sometimes people actually like they're serious. Some people say that too. I'm like, oh, I thought you were speaking Japanese.
If you guys don't know, we have subtitles under Maho's screen right now. No, I just play.
Yo, bro, have you asked, yo, Maho, can you speak in subs, please?
Can you speak in subs?
Can you speak in subs, please?
That's funny.
Oh no!
Yeah, check Maho Udo out over on Twitch, man.
Maho_Udo everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Opai, man, what's going on in your world, bro? What's going on? 2 minutes. Floor is yours.
Thank you. The only thing I'll mention is in a couple of days, I'll be getting the Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 63 before it gets released to the public.
Ooh.
So if you want to see that early, just search Opai Senpai on YouTube and then you'll see it in a couple of days.
Ooh,
Thank you for having me, man.
Bro.
This was so much fun. I really appreciate you having me here.
Bro, man, I appreciate you the last minute slide in, bro. It's always dope to have you here, man. Love your work on the site. So
thank you. You guys are awesome, all of you. You guys are always fun.
I appreciate that. You know.
Wait, when does the actual release come out?
The
20th.
The 20th. And when are you getting it?
Probably 2 days before.
Ooh. That's called insider trading.
I need to see that, man. I need to see that. Oh, my God.
The 20th at 11 a.m. it will be released on Viz. I'll be doing a stream when it gets
Any predictions?
Miras is just toying with more right now, man.
You've already seen stuff? Ooh.
Oh yeah. So Miras is just he made Moro bleed. He's just having fun. There's been some early leaks that were made that were made public, so you could see it as well. But yeah, Moro is struggling, man. Miras is just bam, 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 like going in hard. He's not even trying. It's a fun fight.
Ooh. I'm excited.
Oh my God.
I'm excited.
And
Moro here's my question though. My question is it a stall? That's my only question, and I've said this previous. People are like, what do you think is gonna happen? I think either Miras is gonna fight this dude and throw hands, or he's stalling for these motherfuckers to heal because he's an angel and he technically can't fight. So I don't know.
So I'll mention 2 things. One, Goku and the Z Warriors are nowhere to be found. Moro was like, where did they go? And then Miras is like, took them to safety. And number 2, Moro knows. He's like, wait a second, you're a god, aren't you? So he has that knowledge that Miras is an angel.
He probably can't sense him.
He can't. No, he said, I cannot sense your power. I don't know why I cannot. You're a god, aren't you? So things are gonna get interesting because if Moro has that knowledge, he might use that to his advantage.
Ooh, I wonder how. I wonder if he can actually take that type of power, like if he can copy it.
I don't think so. I think because the angels are immortal, the only way they can die is by being erased by like the Grand Supreme Kai or Zeno.
Right.
So going off that and just what is the word that I'm trying to find? But basing off that, it's possible that they have some sort of immunity to certain abilities for mortals. So I don't like, if you're gonna have somebody so powerful, you might as well have a safe switch or fails.
Right.
What is the word?
Fail safe.
Fail safe. Yes, might as well have a fail safe. So I think they're immune.
That makes sense. I mean, the only thing I can think of is they are in his staff in the same way that they were training in Whis' staff. Goku and Vegeta were training in his staff before. So I'm wondering if he just put him in his staff real quick and was like, "Oh, where'd they go?" He's like, I don't know. I don't know where they went."
That staff expanded and got like,
bro.
Staff is.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
And he said, "I'm not done with Goku's training just yet." So I feel like Goku might make a comeback. Like this, this chat is getting interesting.
Let him die.
Let him die.
Let him die and destroy all the Dragon Balls. No more.
That needs to happen.
Call the show. Just call the show Z. That's it.
Yo,
hey,
real quick.
I agree with you.
What we gotta do?
Fighters.
I have a theory on how to, not a theory, a way to make Dragon Ball super interesting as far as a story thread. We should do a video on it. Just so I'm saying. I think there's a really interesting thing that we had talked about prior on a stream. I think me and Toshi and V, that could actually make Dragon Ball like, oh, there's actual shit going on, like actual like stakes of like today's type of anime. So,
I'm down.
Like rare
I'll talk to you offline about it, but
awesome.
Well done.
Yeah, for sure. Sounds fun.
But V, any last things before we wrap this thing?
Shout out to all the new followers today.
Yes.
Also, everybody, for one last time, give it up for Maho and Opai for joining us on this episode 31 anime tournament.
32.
Episode 32. My bad. Nope. 32.
Nah.
But we'll be back on Saturday for the finals. If you guys are upset about any of the votes today, you still have a chance for redemption. Be sure to go vote on Instagram and Twitter. Links are in the About section. They're big, bright buttons. You can't miss it. Just
redemption.
Click it, go over there, cast your vote. And also, if you are happy with the votes, you might want to go secure your win.
Yes. Over
on those platforms, because Light and L might have an upset. So go do that.
It's a possibility.
Go do that. Shout out to the new subs. Shout out to all the gifted subs. If you guys want to know, if you want a sub, you have a free sub. If you have a Prime account or if you have Amazon Prime, you might want to check to see if you have availability with Prime Gaming, also known as Twitch Prime previously. So it's still weird to say, but definitely check that out. If you guys want to sub to us, that'd be awesome. But also check these two guys out that are here as well, Maho and Opai. Check out their channels. Maybe drop a sub over there if you like their content.
Facts.
So, thank you once again for coming out. And Toshi, take us away.
Hey, man, you already know what time it is. BCE in the chat.
Yee.
You already know, man. Every day is a great day when you're talking anime.
Yeah.
We out of here, man.
We out this thing.
Great day.
Great day. Awesome.